thought I'd take an opportunity to talk about the guitar I just built. And this has been something I've been working on for a long time, looking into all the different manufacturers, brands, makes, models, toys, looking for everything that I wanted in a guitar, and I've never been able to find it, so I've gone Frankenstein on guitar. I started out with a Line 6 Variax, and when I got this Variax, I was super disappointed with the way it was set up and the way that it fit my body, and so I had to right away make some alterations with the body style. If you can see this, I chopped off this lower section of the guitar, and I also took a big chunk of the top of the guitar here, so when I strap it onto my body, my arm can rest easily on top here. That's the first of many alterations that I made to this Variax. By the way, I did really like the modeling features of this guitar. You know, of course, that's what the guitar is all about, being able to play different makes and models through the same guitar with the flip of a switch. Very, very nice job, Line 6. However, it would be nice to have a better guitar that those wonderful electronics live in. So that's one of many things. I also, when I got the Variax, I took the scalloped the frets. If you can see, the frets now are scalloped, and I also took the back of the bridge, instead of letting it sit, you know, having it sit on the face of the guitar, I dremeled that out so it could be truly a floating bridge. And let's see, what else did I do to the Variax? I took the nut and filed the grooves larger so the strings didn't hook up, get caught in the nut as well. I took the tuning pegs, replaced them with self-trimming tuners, and been very happy with that. Another thing I had to do to the Variax is put a trem setter in, and I don't have the back open, but I put a trem setter. For those of you that haven't seen these guys, they are heaven sent, made by Hip Shot. And amazingly enough, I've been able to have the guitar stay in tune now, which was impossible before. So a combination of the trem setter on the tremolo, honing it out so it's more flexible, or has more distance go up and down, and filing the nut and the self-trimming tuning heads, stays in tune. Very nice. And I had a guitar that I could actually play, but the problem with the guitar then was that it did not sustain. You would hold a note, bend a note, and it would just kind of drop off no matter what the setting was. And I use all the Line 6 modeling amps as well. Very unhappy with the sustain in the guitar. So, enter the Fernandez Sustainer. Now, if you haven't heard of it, beautiful. I love this guy. Fernandez Sustainer. It's been around for about 10 years. I just recently came across it. And apparently, you know, Steve Vai and a lot of other, Robert Fripp, these guys have been using the Sustainer for a lot of years. It's been in production model guitars, Fernandez guitars, and other types of guitars for some time. I just came across it. I love it. But I didn't have a luthier, and so I installed it myself. Now, if you can see, the Fernandez Sustainer, I did not know this, but I found out later, requires that you have both the neck and the bridge pickup installed. And so I had to do some hacking on this guitar because, as you know, Line 6 Variax guitars do not come with the pickups installed like regular magnetic pickups. They're using the piezo pickup in this bridge. And so I got out my Dremel tool again, and the poor thing did a good job, man. I wish I had a router, but I don't. I wouldn't and by the way, I did a little disclaimer, don't do any of this stuff and then come to me when you break a guitar. You know, because you have to be a luthier if you're going to do a good job. I'm not a luthier, so it's a hack job, and I'm happy with it. And in fact, I nearly killed my piezo pickups by nicking the ribbon with my Dremel tool. And I thought, oh, that's the end of it, because I could see wire, you know, like the metal exposed. And I thought I'd killed my $1,500 Line 6 guitar, but I didn't, so I just put masking tape on it. It was fine. But just be aware that this, you might want to have somebody that knows what they're doing do this. As you can see, when I did the installation of the pickups, I used the sustainer pickup that came with the Fernandez sustainer, and this is from one of my old guitars, this pickup fastener. I just dremeled out a hole, well, for both of these, but I didn't use the pickup retainer there. I just drilled it straight into the body, put some cardboard behind to adjust the height of the pickup. And now that I have it up here close, you can also see that I've got a Roland JK3 on here. I'm playing synth now, which is another really nice feature of modern guitar. Modern electric guitar is controlling synthesizer. It's a beautiful thing, especially if you can well, not break your guitar when you're installing it, and I was lucky enough to get them all in there. It's kind of redundant, you know, this pickup here, this JK3, and the piezo pickups can be combined into one. I wish there were a guitar manufacturer that's listening to this that cares enough to make a guitar production style like this. Except I prefer the Ibanez body style, so if you're listening, Mr. Manufacturer of guitar extraordinaires, I prefer the body of the RGT Ibanez guitars, the very pointy guitars. They accommodate 24 frets really nice, and you can get up there without problems. In fact, that's why I hacked this off, because every time I'd go up to play on the higher frets, I'd ram my hand into that piece that pointed out on this Line 6. So, here you have it. Oh, I should probably show you the back of the guitar where I installed the sustainer, because there is on the sustainer there is a circuit board that you have to install. On the Variax guitar, they have this this pocket already built in for the battery pack. I had to remove the battery pack, and this is where I put the circuit board for the sustainer, in this place that the Variax usually has the battery pack in. And this is the sustainer battery pack. I also just have hardwired that to a power supply, external power supply. I don't like replacing batteries every hour, and so that's why I did that for the sustainer, so I can plug in and use it all day long. And I do use it all day long. This guitar, the benefits of having a guitar like this with the sustainer is I can get a neck sound. So I'm playing some of my music in the background. If you're listening, you'll notice that there is a bridge pickup with a sustainer, which is cool, because the bridge pickup is modeled by the Line 6 Variax, and the sustainer, which is traditionally just a a bridge sound, because you can't use the neck pickup while it's operating as a sustainer. I can get those sounds now with the Variax, because I don't need to use this pickup to get a neck sound. So this is my dream guitar. This is what I've wanted my whole life. I'm really happy with it, except that now I have to tether all these cables around, which is one for my headset mic, one for my Variax, one for my JK3, and that's a lot of cables, and a 9-volt, that's a 9-volt wire for my sustainer. And so it's a little bit laborsome, but it's a labor of love, because I'll tell you, a guitar like this is fun. So I hope you enjoyed my little demonstration of how to hack up a guitar. A dream guitar. Not just a guitar, a dream guitar. I dreamt about it. Here it is, in my hand.